A very good morning to all of you, class 8. Welcome back to English class. Today we will learn future perfect continuous tense. This is the fourth form of future tense. So far we have learned three forms of future tense, and we will do a little summary at the end of the class. The learning objective of our class today would be to define, identify and use future perfect tense correctly like all the other forms. Okay, and today is the 29th of May 2020. So what do we know about future perfect continuous tense? It indicates the action has been in progress in the future. So the future perfect continuous tense indicates that the action has been in progress in future. Now the type of sentence, like in all the forms of tense, we have learned how to form positive sentence, negative sentence and interrogative sentence. Positive sentence, we will form positive sentence with subject, then we will add will or shall, then we will have been plus the first form of verb and ing. So if it is eat, it will be eating. Okay, then negative sentence is formed by putting not have been after will and shall. Okay, will or shall. Then interrogative sentence is formed by putting will or shall before the subjects. Okay, let us understand it with a little presentation, picture presentation here. Positive sentence, subject will plus have plus been and the verb ing. Okay, I will have been eating vegetables for 3 months. Negative sentence, we will add not before after will or shall. I won't have been eating vegetables for 3 months. Okay, and in interrogative sentence, will or shall will go before the subject. Will you have been eating vegetables for 3 months? Right, this is how you form some positive, negative and interrogative future perfect continuous sentence. Now future perfect continuous tense is used to talk about an action which will be in progress over a period of time that will end in future. Let us understand it by some example. By next April we shall have been living here for 10 years. It says that it is used to talk about an action which will be in progress over a period of time that will end in future. All right, so by next April, so we have the end date here. We shall have been living here for 10 years. Okay, so there the progress of action is also there. We shall have been living, this is the progress of action. Okay, next one is I shall have been teaching in this school for 10 years. By the end of this year he will have been acting for 20 years. So these are three examples which will help you to understand how to use future perfect continuous tense. Now there is some activity given in your textbook. This is the activity zone of your textbook, and we will do a little discussion of this activity. Okay, look at the first exercise. Rewrite these sentences using the future perfect continuous form of the verbs given in the brackets. Right, so there are some verbs given in bracket, we have to use those verbs and we have to fill in the blanks. And I will see the sentences from my book because I cannot look at the screen for a very long time. Yes, I will explain just maybe the first two of both the exercises. Okay, by next year the laborers in the bracket is given B, so it will in fill in the blanks you will write by next Saturday the laborers will have been on strike for exactly 6 months. Remember, we are using here future perfect continuous tense. Okay, so it will be will have been on strike for exactly 6 months. Then by next year we shall, here it is export. If you want to go back, you can check here. We use will have been and the verb ing form. Okay, you can go back and check the presentation also. So by next year we shall have been exporting these electronic goods for 5 years. Shall have been exporting, the verb form will have ing. Then I will leave remaining two for you all to do it. Then exercise B, given below are some ideas to describe changes that will have come about in 10 years. 10 years time. Express them in complete sentence using future perfect tense. We have to use here future perfect tense. Now future perfect tense indicates that the action going to happen in future will be completed, right? Future future perfect tense, it indicates that the action going to happen in future will be completed. So let us discuss these exercises. Computers taking over most of the office work. So if we reframe these sentences in future perfect tense, it will be computers will have taken over most of the office work. Then genetic engineering becoming very popular. Genetic engineering will have become very popular because we are showing that the action will be completed, right? Number 3, India becoming a great industrial power. India will have become a great industrial power. India will have become a great industrial power. So children, I would leave the remaining sentence for all of you to do it as homework. This is the end of the lesson. In the recap of lesson, we have learned simple future tense, we have learned future continuous tense, we have learned future perfect tense. All right, and we have learned how to today we have learned future perfect continuous tense, and we have learned how to frame sentences, positive, negative and interrogative sentences in all these forms, and we have learned their uses. So and more or less we have discussed all the exercises of this textbook, and I think we have covered all the points. So if you have any kind of a doubt or any confusion, please do let me know. Otherwise, I don't think there is anything which we have left. So children, this will be the end of the lesson, the future tense. I hope you all have understood, and if you have any doubt, please text me or you can even call me. All right, so thank you.